Hello y'all, my name is Happy Black Legends and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Yes. And like what happened really that's been pushing me over the edge is like there was just like a bunch of little things that happened and there was just like a bunch of comments that I kept seeing from vegans and I was just kind of like, this is kind of cringe, my dude. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cringe. It's kind of cringe. Good morning, everyone. It is like 4 something a.m. right now. It's almost 5. And I just feel like playing around with this wig that I got yesterday and talking to you guys about something that's been bothering me for the past few days. So, hi, hello, hi. This year I took the plunge and I finally went vegan and I'm really excited about it. I feel like really just happy about it and it's been a really exciting, fun thing for me and I'm proud of myself for doing it finally. However, the vegan community is, como se dice, very ignorant, and I've been seeing some things lately that are just no bueno, baby. They are not bueno, and it's like kind of confusing to me how and why we allow this sort of behavior in the vegan community. And I just wanted to talk about it. But before I talk about the issues I have with the vegan community, I do want to say something. The vegan community isn't veganism and it doesn't represent the vegan lifestyle. I also feel like there's literally so many conflicting vegan opinions and I feel like there's not just one way to be vegan. And before I go into the issues I have with veganism, I just want to say some reasons. I want to say 5 reasons why I think you should go vegan, just to sort of offset the potential harm I might be doing by complaining about the community. I don't know, because as much of an issue I have with mainstream veganism, there are still really, really good things about being vegan, and I feel like that shouldn't be ignored or thrown to the side just because there are many vegans that just do stupid things. So, 5 reasons why you should be vegan.
The first reason, liberation, bodily autonomy. Hello, let's have a discussion about it. So, personally, I do believe in bodily autonomy for everyone, the pursuit of happiness. I believe that everyone should have the right to live their life the way they want to, and everyone should be free. And I just believe in total liberation, and that, includes animals. So, that being said, let's go into, I'm just adjusting the wig cap right now, sorry. So, that being said, let's go into my second reason, which sort of connects to the first reasoning. But veganism and being vegan is such a radical protest. It's a huge fuck you to capitalism. It's a huge fuck you to many systems that exist to exploit creatures. And obviously veganism is centered around animals, but the meat industry also exploits humans. A lot of slaughterhouse workers were exposed to COVID. A lot of slaughterhouse workers experienced amputations. And as a vegan, for me personally, I do believe in intersectional veganism. I believe that if vegans are supposed to care about animals and animal harm, that should extend to the rest of the world and to humans. Not every vegan agrees with me on that one, but for me, my veganism is rooted in activism and it's rooted in liberation. And for me, I feel like that is such an important aspect of veganism. A third reason why you should be vegan, the environment. Hello, the environment. The meat industry is terrible for the environment, and it's really not sustainable. And even if you don't give up meat completely, if you give up beef or dairy, you would be contributing tremendously to the decline in carbon emissions and just in helping ensure that we have a planet.
Now y'all can see why I wanted to play with this wig and try to fix it, because what the hell is going on here? 4th reason why you should be vegan.
A lot of contagious diseases we've gotten from animals when we look at the swine flu, and especially with COVID-19. And I feel like COVID-19 did help a lot of people consider the meat industry and like animal rights, and I feel like just their health. Like even if you don't care about animals, like when you watch slaughterhouse videos, the conditions of them are disgusting. And especially in certain countries, they don't have regulations for these these farms and for these slaughterhouses. So these animals are living in disgusting conditions, and then you're putting that into your body.
I don't have scissors.
That's the reason why I think you should be vegan. I'm not going to talk about health, personally. I feel like there are a lot of unhealthy vegans. So for me, personally, I feel like the healthy argument isn't necessarily a strong one, because just like any diet, you can do it extremely unhealthy, in an unhealthy way. And I feel like the health argument pushes a lot of people towards veganism, but then they're only there because it's healthy, and the moment veganism fails them in terms of health, they leave. So I feel like it's not really a compelling argument. But my fifth argument is going to be, I think you should become vegan because it feels really good. And what do I mean by that? Well, I don't know. I talk about this a lot on my channel, but I do like politics, and I do believe in activism, and I do believe in fighting and protesting for the things you believe in. And so for me, being vegan just feels really, really good. It feels like I'm doing something for for a group of people, a group of beings that are silenced, and it just feels really, really good.
I have an issue with the vegan community, and one of my most popular videos on this channel actually discusses this issue. Y'all, we need to talk about racism in the vegan community, like for real, because it's kind of disgusting. And I've only been interacting with the vegan, like I've been plant-based or vegan for a few months now, but this past 2 weeks is when I've actually been interacting with the online vegan community, like in way more capacity than I ever have before. And the vegan community has always scared the shit out of me. And I feel like racism within the vegan community is one of the main reasons why people don't become vegan. Honest to God, like, I was so close to becoming vegan, and then in June, during the Black Lives Matter protest, I just constantly saw vegans, like, comparing animal rights to, like, black people and black lives, and that's, like, really fucking disgusting because, like, you're basically comparing black people to animals. And when you say things like, sure, black people are being murdered in the street, but what about the pigs? What about the chickens? You sound like a freak. And people are not going to take you seriously. You lose people, but not only that, you lose black people. You lose an entire community of people. And you alienate people. And you further the idea that vegans are crazy and out of touch. If you genuinely believe that, fine. Keep it to your damn self. Don't say it out loud, please, because it's really embarrassing. And like I mentioned, you're sort of pushing aside an entire community of people, and no one takes you seriously. It's just really gross. Comparing, like, slavery to animals, oh my god, oh my god. And, like, I totally understand where you're coming from. I totally understand where you're coming from. Let's be real, these animals do not want to die. They're not willing participants in the meat industry. They're not there because they want to be there. They were born into a system of oppression. I understand your argument. However, please understand how insensitive and, like, white you sound when you compare black liberation to animal liberation. Like, I do believe in intersectionality and I do believe in working together. However, undermining the black movement and constantly attaching yourself to the black movement is disgusting. And it's something that a lot of activists in various communities do a lot. The gay community does this all the time, and it's really, really rude and disrespectful. And it's like, we can work together without you sort of trying to piggyback, and diminish the black movement and black people, and it's disrespectful, and it makes black people feel kind of uncomfortable. Like, at least it does for me. I don't know. I'm sure it does for other black people too. But when I see, like, vegans say, like, well, slavery at one point was okay, does that mean that we should just eat meat? It's like, I do not consider a pig's life as valuable as my life. I'm so sorry, I do not. And I feel like that's completely fine. I feel like, here's the thing with veganism. I feel like we lose people because there's been this idea of what veganism should be. And if you don't fit these ideals, you're doing veganism wrong and you're not a real vegan and you're bad for the movement. And I feel like that is such a negative and harmful, like, PR movement. It doesn't work, and it just creates animosity and fear and anxiety within people because they feel like they're constantly going to be judged. I do not believe that you need to believe that animals and humans are on equal footing in order to believe that animal harm is wrong. Do you value a dog's life as yours? No. But don't you get upset seeing videos of people kicking dogs and abusing dogs? Doesn't it bother you when we hear stories of animal abuse and animal exploitation? That can extend to farm animals as well. You don't have to believe that a cow's life has the same value as yours or your brother's or your mom's or your lover's to believe that their harm is still an injustice. I feel like once you grapple with that idea, it actually allows more people to veganism. Yeah, and another thing, like, I'm not Jewish, but this is also really, really weird and disturbing. Like, when you say that pigs are being holocausted, I'm sorry, you're losing people. Like, people hear that and think you're fucking insane. Like, you can't. That is like a really disgusting comment to make. I'm so sorry. Like, that is so gross. Like, and I'm laughing because it makes me feel very uncomfortable. Pigs are being holocausted, and it's like, and the reason why vegans say that is because pigs are killed by gas chamber, and it's very sad because you can actually see, like, in the video, like, pigs are very intelligent, and you can see, like, the pain and fear within their eyes, and you can see them, like, squirming and screaming and their squeals. It's really devastating. But saying that is extremely anti-Semitic, in my opinion, and it's really rude, and you look crazy. Like, here's the thing. If you genuinely believe these things, okay, I think you're a freak, but okay, that's your right to believe these things. Don't say it. Don't say it, though, because it looks gross, and you look crazy, and people look at vegans and veganism, and they're like, that's crazy, that's insanity. I feel like vegans a lot of time are just extremely tone deaf when it comes to people of color and reaching out to marginalized community, and I feel like as a people and as a community, we really need to work on uplifting marginalized voices and listening to their experiences within the vegan community, because number one, that's how you reach more people. That's how you are able to attract more people. Veganism isn't a solitary movement. There's no one way to be vegan. I'm sure vegans are going to get pissed off by some of the things I said in this video. There are many vegans that don't consider veganism to be such a political thing. I do. Personally, I consider my existence to be political. However, there are many people that don't feel that way. So I feel like find what works for you. I'm going to leave a playlist of videos that I feel like explain veganism in a very good way. So what do you guys think? Are you vegan? Did you agree with me? Did you disagree with me? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear it. If you are vegan, you might be happy to know that I do have vegan designs in my Teespring shop, so I will link that down below if you guys are interested. I feel like I would feel more comfortable wearing a beanie or a hat with this wig. I feel like this is a wig that I would not just wear out. Like, this is just too much. I kind of want to do some, like, experiments with this wig. Like, what kind of styles can I get away with doing? See, there you go. You can see my whole business right there. See, like, what I would do is I would do this and then put on a beanie or something and call it a day. I feel like... I don't know, y'all. We'll figure it out. But let me know down in the comments below how you guys felt about this video and what you guys thought about my opinions. Like I said, this is just things I've noticed within the vegan community. And, like, what happened really that's been pushing me over the edge is, like, there was just, like, a bunch of little things that happened, and there was just, like, a bunch of comments that I kept seeing from vegans, and I was just kind of like, this is kind of cringe, my dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cringe. It's kind of cringe. And that's what led me to make this video, to be honest. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to hear what you guys thought about this topic and this discussion, what you guys think about intersectional vegan. And if you guys have vegan channels, if you guys have, like, vegan of color channels that you'd love to recommend, please do so down in the comments below. I feel like I've exhausted my, like, search within the Black vegan community, and I would love to interact with other vegans, different marginalized communities as well. As always, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope you guys stay safe out there. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, y'all. Bye.